Okay, I'm gonna be cooking lobster, garlic bread, and roast potato, vegetable, rice. You're gonna have a little rice and peas too, and you're gonna have breadfruit. Okay. The first stage is to get your pot real hot. Okay, you're literally gonna chop the lobster. Okay, the meat. And then you're gonna roll it over and put it in the shell section and leave it in the pot. That way you get your lobster real tender, okay? And this is a home cooking, just for the home, okay? So here it is, we have the lobster. It's already seasoned, clean, seasoned. Got a little onions in it, pimento, Parmesan cheese, all-purpose spice on it, okay? I don't use no salt because the all-purpose have enough salt in there. Here we go. And it's sizzling, okay? One lobster tail, two lobster tail, three lobster tail, okay? And this is cooking for the home, 2 persons, me and my wife. It's our anniversary today, and we plan to go, but we spend a lot of time on the street today. So what I've decided that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stay home and cook your pot. Cook your dinner. Sit down and eat some dinner and drink some red wine and stay at home. Because we spend so much time on the road today, taking care of all different kinds of business. So here it is, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 lobster tail inside here. We have the 5th one over there. So we're gonna have 2 lobster tail each, and then if you feel like we're gonna have another half from this section, okay? So what we're really doing now is shocking the lobster. You want to turn up your stove real high, okay? And the minute you shock the lobster, the meat of the lobster, you turn the lobster over onto the shell. And then what you do is you leave it here and let the shell literally be the base of cooking the lobster meat without you have the lobster meat dried out. Okay, you don't want to stick the lobster meat, and the next thing you know, the lobster meat is very hard. And so this will people, I don't use no gloves because this is just for me and my wife, okay? Otherwise I will be using my gloves. Most of my videos where I'm cooking, I use my gloves, okay? This is very good because when you're cooking for party people and things like that, it's very good that you use the gloves because it's technically learned from the white men which I used to work in America for about 15 years of my life. I used to be a cook in Manhattan. World Trade Center, that's go down. I work up there about 137, 140 feet high up there. I work for corporate food. I work for La Boots and Lamb for a period of time over in New York. And I work over in Jersey, Hoboken. Anybody used to Hoboken, they will know. I do a lot of cooking over there. And so I get a lot of experience from America, cooking the American way. Alright? So you take it, continue watching, and I'm gonna jump over there and get me my fork to turn my lobster, check my lobster, and shock it up because it can turn. I don't want it burned, okay? So keep on watching, alright? Okay. So here I am. I'm doing this in my house, okay, in my kitchen, alright? And I don't want nobody, people watch it and then they say, oh, you don't use gloves, what's wrong with you? I'm cooking for my wife and myself, so I don't use gloves, okay? Alright. So I'm checking. Okay, see? Beautifully. It's sharp. So you turn it over on the other side. Alright? See how pretty it is? And when it starts to pull up like that, you press it out, and let it steam out, okay? Alright? See? Nicely chopped. This one is a very big one, so I'm gonna let it stack a little bit more. Right there. And you're gonna have, with this, you're gonna have, for the sauce, we're gonna have garlic sauce ready. So we have garlic bread, garlic sauce. We're gonna have for the gravy, the 4-weight garlic sauce, which contains a little ginger, garlic, pimento, onion, scallion, and we're gonna whip up something with some okay. Now my pot is getting dry, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, just a second. Leave it to what? And there we go. Olive oil. I use olive oil for this, okay? Sometimes I use sesame oil. I try to, when I'm cooking the American dish, I try to have these things in my house that I can use. Okay? This is classic olive oil. This one is finished. So what I put inside of it is the teriyaki sauce. And what I do now is this, I'm gonna put a little teriyaki sauce. Because you know teriyaki sauce has that thing in it. And teriyaki sauce, and let it keep on. Okay, this one blanks pretty good, you see? Alright. So pour the teriyaki sauce in it and keep it going. Now the last one is this one. And so I'm gonna put it right in and let it blanch while this is let it shock while this one here. You know, as you go along, you have to taste the meat to find out. It's not ready as yet. You see how it's jumping back? So you know directly that it's pretty good. And I can taste my fingers. Remember, this is just from my home. If I was cooking for strings, I would never do that. Okay? So please, you ready to comment? Don't feel anxious, right? So, you know, a lot of people say I'm mean, but I'm not mean. If you can do it, why not? Why go to the restaurant? For this you might pay maybe about half. One leg, this one right here, you might pay about $3,000 for it. And they're gonna give you limited food with it. Your side is gonna cost an arm and a leg. So if you can cook it, why not cook it home? You know? If they wanna call me mean, so be it. You know? I can cook it. Look at it. Why would you want to go to a restaurant and eat when you can have it look like this? Okay? People just take a good look, okay? That's the most important thing you're gonna is watch that. Right inside of that. Okay? And so now, okay, onion, scallion, garlic, pimento, ginger. Okay? Garlic, ginger, pimento. Okay? And now you turn the stove down. Really down. Really, all the way down. You cut the stove. I'm using a commercial stove. I used a commercial stove from when I was in America. These are the wood. Cast iron. Very strong. Conventional stove. They call it conventional oven conventional stove because they got a big fan in it. If you should be baking something, the fan will come on if you have a cake and you want to bake the cake. What will happen is that when you turn on the fan, it starts rotating that heat inside, so it makes the cake swell pretty good instead of laying down in the pot, okay? So now I put in my scallion, my onion, my garlic, alright, my ginger. And I don't believe in I don't believe in using artificial seasoning, artificial flavor, sauce and things like that. So here it is. So now I'm gonna make my own sauce, okay? Alright, so I put it on steam right now, and now I cover it. And it's gonna get real nice steam, and it's gonna be soft, okay? So what happens is there now, inside here now, is that the steam from this is on the back part of the lobster. So the steam gonna penetrate through those cuttings, and then what you're gonna do, you're gonna really cook the food, the meat, without having the meat get real, you know, spongy in your mouth. So when you dip the fork in it and pop it, it will get roll right out of the shell. You dip it in the sauce, and you're all ready to go. We have different sauces in the fridge that I got from overseas. We might have some on the side, and we might have some on the side and use it, okay? Alright, my oven is on. As I say, I gotta go back and forth, so you won't see me a couple times. This is the garlic bread. So when you get the garlic butter with the with all the parsley and everything and like that inside of it. And what we do is this: we're gonna put it in the oven, and we're gonna put it in the broiler. And what the broiler is gonna do with this, now you're gonna give it that nice crispy taste. And this garlic is very strong, so you give it a nice crispy taste and give it a little brownness on top of it. That's when you bite in it, you get that crack into it, okay? And this is our garlic bread. So you see, I don't have to go to no big restaurant and sit down and eat a plate of food. I wouldn't get so much. This costs maybe about $8,000. I get a pan, okay? Bring it on home, cook it, you eat your belly real full, and you enjoy yourself. $8,000 for this. You go to Alligator Pan, one piece costs $8,000. You go to seafood, one thing costs $8,000, you know? And then when you check it out, you're gonna have that, pop the fridge, and I also have certain things in my fridge that I know that is good. People hate turkey bacon, just like America, okay? Got the good old bami here, okay? You got beans, okay? And then you come over here, you got fish. Now, what I do, I buy a big bag of peas, I cook the peas, and then cook it, bag it out, and put it in the freezer. You got fish here. And this is what we're gonna have with our dinner tonight, okay? I'll stop looking at my fridge. This is what we're gonna have with our dinner tonight. It's a special wine, Rosa, Stella Rosa, black, okay? This is what we're gonna have with our lobster tonight, okay? So, you see, as I said, I don't have to go out in the street to eat. I can eat right in the house and eat good too. And it's very economical. You know, it's been an arm and leg here. And people, another thing is it, if you want your family to have a good meal, I have on my YouTube channel, I got the fireside kitchen up there, okay? Where if you want you have a family of 10, 15, even 25, I got the chairs, I got everything, I got the music, I got everything, the videos, everything. You can come on down, we make a plan, okay? Give me a price. If you want seafood, any kind of seafood, fish, skunk, crab, curry crab, lobster, anything. Your whole family will eat and have their belly full. And they have the take-home packages too. And it won't cost you an arm and leg as if you would take them to a restaurant and pay thousands of dollars. Okay? It will cost you thousands of dollars here, you know, but it costs you low thousands of dollars, not high thousands of dollars, okay? Because I enjoy cooking, you know? And I'm living in the farm industry here. So I can get my Irish potato, I can get my sweet potato, I can get my yam, I can get my banana, flour we'll have to buy, my carrots, my chocho, which is Christophine, and anything you want. If you want juice, natural juice, we can get it going for you. We can set the table, party, anything, birthday party, anniversary, anything. We can set that table. You would pay quarter the price that you go to the big place and pay. Okay, so we're gonna have we're ready to serve it. Serve our dinner. We're gonna have another part of it that you can see. I'm gonna cut the video right now for a minute or two. Let me see if I have enough that oh yeah, I'm right on track. 15 minutes. So I'll give you 15 minutes more of the presentation of it. And another thing is this, we got vegetable too over there. So we got our carrots marinated with church over there, Christophine, okay? So you see, it's getting there real nice. All right, so now we're gonna sample. You see, the lobster nice and soft because it is. The minute I stick it, the piece that I'm off, it break. Watch it. Straight through, just like that. You see? I am not tearing like rubber or sponge. Okay, that's how I do it. All right. So now that the lobster is cooked, what I do, I turn up the stove real high. Okay? And because you gotta be very careful with seafood. So what I do, I turn up the stove real high. So I'm gonna get it real hot, the pot. And when you get real hot, what's gonna happen? I love to cook in these pots because you got the glass head. What's gonna happen is this, I just see the steam start running back into the pot of the glass head. So whenever you see it start to get really steamy and it start to run back, the water start running and the steam start coming out, you know you can shut off that pot and then leave it on this right here, which is called cast iron. Cast iron contain a lot of heat, so it will just take its time, and anything that doesn't cook before, it will get cooked and you will never get food poisoning. Okay, I don't like to cook my fish and my seafood straight through. I rather to cook it 90% and then leave it on the fire or on the cast iron here, and then 10% with the steam, the heat from the either the fire coal from doing it up there or the steam from the cast iron. We just get that heat right through that food, that meat, and that meat will be good. And you will never get a seafood poison, okay? Because you easily get seafood poison. Bacteria build up very good, very fast when it comes to fish, lobster, shrimp, and things like that, okay? Now you see. Look at it. See it? See that running there? All right. That's gonna be the sauce. And as I said, I can put my hand in my mouth. It's only gonna be me and my wife eating tonight, okay? So please don't comment and say, oh Lord, you're not supposed to taste the food when you eat because you are served to people. This is not for people, this is just for me and her, okay? And thank God I got a woman now that she don't worry about you going out, the fancy life out there. She can enjoy herself right in the house here. And that's good because sometimes you go out and you spend the money, you don't enjoy your food. And it's hard when you spend a big money and the next thing you know that your food doesn't taste right. You regret that you go out, okay? I'm working real hard on a project. If you watch my YouTube channel, so I come down with a little sinus problem. Real, not a little, bad sinus, because I didn't go to work today. We're doing this house for about what? 3 months, and we're on the second floor. Big house, not a little house. And I've been working 7 days a week from 6:30 in the morning until 5 in the night. Most people see me, they think I'm crazy. That's not that. I'm not crazy, but what I do is this, that I think like a white man, work like a white man, and I love to get paid like a white man. Not like a Jamaican who just want to work to have some money in their pocket to party. No, I want my money to prolong. That's why I work like a white man, think like a white man, and get paid like a white man. So here it is tonight. The sickness hold me down today, but hey, I'm still cooking, and we're gonna eat. It's not a cold I have. It's just my sinus with the dust, the cement, and everything that's rolling, okay? So here it is. That's how the lobster look now. Take a good look. And now we're gonna turn off the stove completely. And I'm gonna cover it, and I'm gonna leave it on the stove. You gotta make certain your stove is off because it will damage it, okay? So here it is now. You're gonna stay there and simmer down. This is part one. Part two, you'll see when I'm presenting it and when we eating it, okay? Happy watching!